This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Thunderbirds of San Diego. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for the touchdown. Chase Brown, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Thunderbirds get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Working to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leach. On the out route, he finds Johnston. 15 yards there for number 15. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now it's second and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw to the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Good position to be in here, second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 14.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, Anthony. And this one incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And a gain there of 11 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Anthony. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it down to the 32.
Now staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. An inside give, Brown. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 92 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
18.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Here's 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, Anthony. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Back to throw now on first down.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now they'll change things up. A give, running right, Achane. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
On first down, back to Achane.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second and 1. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Back to throw. Leach.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be second down.
That's a defense you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
From the gun on third down, Leach.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Powering his way forward.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown. That would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
36-yard line.
Come on, ready.
This is Brown on the draw play.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
60 by 6.
2nd and 5. Looking middle, and that's complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Anthony. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18.
Back to throw. Anthony. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off play action. Leach. Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get...
Chase Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Thunderbirds are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 2. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as we get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Off the play fake. Leach.
To the sideline, and Kmet has it.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
A nice job here getting the tight end involved. He's going to line up on the inside, and then off the play action, he's going to test the secondary by running a corner route. His outside receiver takes all the attention deep, and then he'll just find the open space, and he pulls the ball in.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Morrison. And he's got this down to the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Leach.
That's complete right side to Kmet.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's good.
23 yards the pickup there.
It's taking a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Up the middle, Achane. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd and 8.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Leach. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Brown.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Back to throw. Anthony.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
Mustang 19. Get it. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Ready.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. They find some open field there. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 131 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Got it. Ready. Come on. Set. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Thunderbirds go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here we go on second and 12. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnston. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
First down, Dolphins.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't slip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through three quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games. Here's one go crawl under the rock until it's over.
147 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
From up near the
line.
40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. Looking to throw. Anthony. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Here we go.
line.
Jack. Ready.
Back to throw. Anthony. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphin first down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. First down, here's Mitchell. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him right the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Leach. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. Operating from the gun. Leach. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. 4 unfortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Leach. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Leach. He finds his man. Complete. It's Morrison. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Leach. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground here. Mitchell. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st down, Dolphins.
Here we go, Shaq. Check out.
Operating from the gun. Leach. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Johnston. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. And we've talked about it see it even. It bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Dolphins 17.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought